Good morning, fellow Ambazonians. Today, na 11 February, the day we the Ambazonians, Southern British Cameroun, they will take the plebiscite. My name na Capo Daniel, the Deputy Defense Chief for the Ambazonia Governing Council, aka Sense Pass King. Una welcome for this our daily podcast. This day today, for 11 February, some 61 years ago, it be being at the day where the people them for the Southern British Cameroon, they be go vote for a process where it be organized by the United Nations called a plebiscite. 61 years ago, for 11 February, the people them for Southern Cameroon, they be go vote for this process, this plebiscite, where it be get for determine whether our territory it go join Nigeria and integrate itself as part of Nigeria, or it could join La Republique Du Cameroun and become equal state in a two-state federated country. The option for our people for vote for independence, it no be for the ballot, so they no be get chance for choose whether they could be independent, as Andrew Cohen, the then United Kingdom representative to the UN Trusteeship Council, it be oppose them and it be deny, say make they no give our people that choice. Even though the United Nations Charter we create the trusteeship, it will guarantee the choice for independence for our people them. The result for that plebiscite it will be as follows. Vote in favor of integration into Nigeria, 97,741. Vote in favor of joining La Republique du Cameroun as two-state federation, 233,571. That means say it be been at a winning vote of 70%, while the losing one for join Nigeria it be 29.5%. For the northern British Cameroon, when at the northern part of our territory, they be vote opposite to the vote we will be voting for them. For the vote for join with La Republique du Cameroun, it will be na 97,650 in favor. That means say 40%. While the vote for integrate into Nigeria, it will be 146,296. That means say 60% in favor. The tragedy of this situation, it will be na say, since the two territory them, Northern British Cameroun and Southern British Cameroun, they will be administered as two separate entities. The Southern British Cameroun, Ambazonia, it be done already attain a Category B status under the trusteeship agreement, where it be fully entitled to its right of self-determination without external influences. It was unfortunate, it was a travesty for both territory to be posed the same questions as though they had equal status in front of international law. The Southern British Cameroun Ambazonia was a Category B territory with full rights to acquire her independence. How we do get for that position in the first place, I go on for take una back 61 years ago. Make una know say if una feel will be divided today, will be also be as equally divided during that period of time. And La Republique, if we take full advantage of that division, or even generate that division itself yesterday like it do today. Already, La Republique be done already they reach out for their citizens the way they be done there for inside our territory. They be done grow for our territory, they become like one of us, but them no say they come out for La Republique. They be done already they engage them like Jongo Foncha. You go to wonder why a political party for inside Southern Cameroon it be carry the name K for Cameroon, and they be well funded. They be generate them also political talks for newspaper. They promote the whole idea of Cameroon, one Cameroon. That time as they promote them also today with infiltrated or influenced from Cameroon. Our people, they be naive then as them be naive today. If we now look the decision for the plebiscite, say EML Endele, where Naibi move we for Nigeria, move secede from Nigeria. Now the same person now way it be the campaign for 11 February, say me would join back Nigeria. When I go see something, it makes sense. Then Dr. Njongu Foncha, now the campaign, say me will go join La Republique Du Cameroun. The same person way na be supposed to the champion we now for enter inside our independence. Na the campaign. It not be just been an issue of rejection of independence, but it be been a manipulation by outside forces. First, ma take una back into the groupings of the day. Just before independence and after independence, that means the period before the plebiscite and almost a year after the plebiscite, it be the KNDP, Cameroon National Democratic Party, led by Njongu Foncha. Then you get the CPNC, led by Endele, and another one where I would like to include them also, it could be a CUC, Cameroon Union Congress. This party it be being headed by Muna, and Muna it be go create the party time way Njongu Foncha instead for hand over power as the constitution for a political party be he go instead choose Najwa. So in anger and frustration, say for time for your own leadership he become, they no give for ye Muna he come out, he go create his own political party. He go hurriedly for go join with La Republique. I think we don't dwell on this particular subject severally. La Republique they be been a one-party system, as the French people be the lead Aijo, and they be the influence Foncha. Mickey also bring the same type of system for inside Ambazonia. So there was an attempt by Dr. Njongu Foncha for make it become the president for life, or the head for the KNDP for life inside Ambazonia. So Njongu Foncha it be opposed by Jwa, a pure blood Ambazonian. If he stand against Njongu Foncha, he talk say, if you don't be head for the political party for inside parliament, now you supposed to be the head for that political party, the chairman, automatically. And if any man in the Comor go for Yaoundé for go be vice president, that man need to abandon the position for inside the party. And plenty member of parliament for KNDP they be support, they be stand for Jwa Ibar. Now say Njongu Foncha be fail for take over that party for be for life. As he and Aijo they be already to get backdoor conversation for their grand plan in one Cameroon. So Foncha was very frustrated because he planned them and the instruction them advised the way they be give for Yaoundé. He no be fit work in a democratic society and a parliamentary system for inside Southern Cameroon. So he be decisionless in many things. He be just follow events that they react, and the parliamentarian they be confused as to the vision of how our territory could be with La Republique du Cameroun. So for 1964 for Kumba, the KNDP they get their congress where we bring all the political head them together. Party they be make strong resolution. They inform Njongu Foncha say make no leave the prime minister lodge, me no leave prime minister position for inside Boya. Come out say the one go again for Yaoundé. But Mickey send na another representative. Mickey go for Yaoundé. Me remain for inside Boya as the prime minister, because the leader for Southern Cameroon need for dinner for inside Southern Cameroon. They no fit the command they go for Yaoundé, where you rule na inside Ambazonia. But naturally, Njongu Foncha he be go for Yaoundé. He no be follow this resolution for your own party. So, as Njongu Foncha he be go for Yaoundé, Amadou Aijo he revised constitution. He talks a person he no go fit hold two position. You know fit be vice president and then you still be prime minister for inside Southern Cameroon. So way the position for that prime minister becomes a battle between Muna and Jwa. The KNDP it be so dominant because they be get propaganda back up from La Republique. All radio be talking about them. Every news outlet, newspaper they be talking only about them. It be done be now say all policy issue them concerning the form of our state and vis-a-vis La République, it be determined not only by them. CPNC, the party led by EML Ndele, they be feel left out, they be ignored, they be pushed aside and almost made invisible. So even Ndele, he be succumb for this pressure, as he don't see himself as being irrelevant. A parliamentarian, they don't become irrelevant. Even the law them for within the KNDP, they don't become irrelevant. It don't become now a thing where the unification discussion and debate they don't be transformed into political issue. So the only way for you to be relevant now for join the train, it was now a battle of not how our people then go join and live with La Republic. It was now a battle of now who go take which position for inside La Republic, and now who way Mr. Amadou Ahijo go make him be relevant. So Ndele of all people, EML Ndele, na he be first run go see Ahijo, just like he go know in mind for talk say for solve all the problem. Now for talk say make all the whole people for Southern Cameroon meet them also then under one political party, so that all man voice will go fit be heard, and that way they go fit the talk with La Republic with consensual mop. Now Muna too, he be go now the negotiating directly with the political party for Amadou Ahijo. He need to hear anything, no matter what the people for Southern Cameroon they want talk. Any other political party, he need to be engaged. All man now they want go do his own negotiation now by himself. So we don't get a situation where Muna he did negotiate directly with the political party for Ahijo. You go also get EML Ndele, he to negotiate directly. Jongo Foncha also they don't hold it too for inside the only person where he don't remain now, the pure blood Ambazonian Jua. Now only he one he done left for inside Boya. The focus on our people and the union with La Republic with our own interests. One, intellect. Two, na forlong. Na forlong two, if we stand up, if we see this danger and if we holler, say make all our leaders them be called to order. Wait to wait it happen na treason, na betrayal of our people. So forlong, na if we bring the political party them together and if we talk say me then come up with a framework for how we they go fit present our own position with La Republique Du Cameroun on how our territory go be with La Republique for this union we don't find ourselves inside, so that the federal government go to marginalize the Ambazonians, go fit undermine their position because they be divided, but they go get a single framework where they go represent all man. So all of them they come to the conclusion and they make this resolution. These were the decisions that were taken as a result of that presentation by Fonlong. One, EBB say there should be no political ideology when it comes for Southern Cameroon nationalism. It should just be about nationalism and not political ideology. Number two, resolution, EBB say make all the three different major political party then come and they form one political party without delay for safeguard national interests. They be even set themselves a time and a date for this initiative then for be implemented. So all this resolution they will be taken by the various political party for Southern Cameroon. They will present them for inside the federal parliament for Yaoundé as one person. They will read them for inside their parliament. But the parliamentarian for inside East Cameroon for La Republique Du Cameroun, they be stand up, they object, they say no. Political party, their idea, they no fit pass their constitution. They be talk say they no go accept any framework for unity except they go accept only the framework where their constitution it already provide them for the union between the two Cameroons. Amadou Ahijo also he enter for inside parliament. He talk say make the Southern Cameroon their delegation them meet and select 17 people, put them meet and shidong down, see how we the two Cameroon them they fit work together. When those 17 people they be shidong together, but the only resolution where they be bring up na method of joining the political parties in the Southern Cameroons to become one. So that was the outcome of all that so far, where they be done decide for inside Southern Cameroon with Fonlong. That was it. So at that time, Fonlong, he become up with something called Higher National Mission, where he propose things them for restore moral standard between the East Cameroon and West Cameroon, and ways for address the constitutional question where be the reign. The constitutional question, because when I remember, we could get for there soon, the whole plebiscite issue, it be been for create condition for the two Cameroons them for come together. So the whole this issue na a process. So Fonlong, it be remind our people them say since they become together for that 1961, the KNDP he never do anything. Dr. Jongo Foncha, he need to talk anything about the union. He just be silence. He just stand and look, that's all. Fonlong, he be ask Foncha, say ever since we become for year with La Republique them, name one thing where you don't do. Name one progress we don't get them for inside our territory. Whether now for education, economics, external affairs, whatever department or whatever field, name one progress we would make them as a people, or even one benefit where our people they don't get them since we don't come to one join La Republic. So the plan for Fonlong, it be demand for 6 things them for Southern Cameroon for take them for Yaoundé, and the demand be made for Foncha. The first one I say for make any policy for development. The two political party, the one for Southern Cameroon and the one for La Republique, they must get a joint session for consider them before it be implemented. If it be implemented, the KNDP, the political party for Southern Cameroon, need for enjoy for the power also for conception and for bring up new projects and new policy for inside the federal system. Talk say they need to get permanent committee for our parties, their representative with the representative of La Republique for debate on issue them before implementation. Number 4, they demand a revision of the constitution for the federal system so that federal decisions could be taken in a council of ministers, and they be put a timeline. They be say all this proposal must take effect before April 1965, where they need to get presidential election for the country. All of these proposals were submitted to the federal parliament, and it was all rejected on the basis say the constitution it will give all power now for Ijo. So the people then for our side they no be get no power, they no already get no power other than the power where if it be given to them by Ijo. Instead, Foncha go stand here and Ijo, then two they make announcement say the 17-member committee they go continue for work, and they go try to look into collaboration to better the method of work between the parliament of our side, the government of Southern Cameroon and the government of La Republique Du Cameroun. There, henceforth, Jongo Foncha never showed any interest or raised up any interest about constitutional revision to give the people of Southern Cameroon any chance. He was more focused about the bringing together political parties as one than institutional reforms or constitutional question. That way they become back for Fumban, the constitution where Cameroon began for our delegation. They become the decision it be say they could take that constitution, they could give them first for our experts. The decision was to hand over the document, the constitution, to the Southern Cameroon Bar Association, make them give expert opinion and advice before the Southern Cameroon it will go discuss them with La Republique for see whether they feel accept them or how way they feel accept them. But Jongo Foncha, be follow this rule. If you just call some lawyer member them for inside a political party, and then send them meet and go discuss with Amadou Ahijo, their political party for Yaoundé. So, if we bring back their decision or their recommendation for the Southern Cameroon Parliament, meet and rectify them or for accept them, because it be no say be follow the protocol will be laid down by the delegation when they come back from Fumban. So the delegation from Fumban, they be talk say the document need to be submitted for the Bar Association. This was not done, so Foncha could not bring it back or submit it to the parliament for approval, for acceptance, or for implementation. So any constitutional amendment where Aijo be may make am, it be just be cosmetic, it be been an issue between Yi and Jongo Foncha and their political party. So, fellow Ambazonians, our country it be faced for this 11 February 61 years ago with this dilemma: choose frying pan or fire. For join Nigeria as an integral part of Nigeria or form a confederacy with La Republique Du Cameroun. When they be faced with this choice, they not be just get into this plebiscite like that. No. The Southern Cameroon Bar Association was consulted. They not be just accept the talk way Foncha be the talkam after it be the discuss here and Jonguf, here and Amadou Aijo for background. They be consult our legal minds them. They be draft which way they call them say the plebiscite part. There was a document called the plebiscite part. The plebiscite part it be spelled out which way it mean by joining La Republique and which way we want them or which way we go accept say it could be with us being joining with La Republique. It clearly states say it could be in a two-country federation. That means two country them inside this one country federation. Two independent state is the word exactly that is in the plebiscite part. It will be a union of two independent states that will exist as two independent states. The plebiscite part, it be talk say the only thing with the two states them they could jointly do it could be now for defense, for foreign affairs, for matters of human rights, matters of immigration, matters of nationality, issues of post and telecommunication, higher education, and matters of federal budget. So these were the only matters where the confederacy or the federal government it could work on. All the other things them the two separate states they could manage them, they could do them by their own. This was the plebiscite part by Southern Cameroon. Each of the state should have exclusive power to manage its state's affairs without interference of the other state or the federal government. This was what was palatable for us Southern Cameroonians. This was what was just, fair for us, even in accepting a plebiscite that is not fair for us. So the Southern Cameroon will take this path. The Jongo Foncha with a delegation from his party, they will take this path. Before the plebiscite, they will go down for Yaoundé. Yaoundé accept them, then sign on this plebiscite path. Now, on the basis of this plebiscite part, where they be submit them for the United Nations accept the plebiscite part. Now, on those bases where they be accept, say make we join for vote forget the option for join La Republique Du Cameroun. So, the British government they will be very angry because the British government they will be at war. They will want Southern Cameroon make it join Nigeria back because they will want for continue for control for join La Republique. It will be like a betrayal for them. And it will be less that they lost into France. So genuinely, the British government did not want us to join La Republique. They were doing everything to make us to join with Nigeria. Our people, they will be faced with a situation where if we join Nigeria, we will get power only over veterinary, primary education, and very few things. But the plebiscite part, it will clearly state the power that we will get them if we join with La Republique du Cameroun. And on that basis, and on the thinking of the day, be na the plebiscite path, na it be lead the United Nations for agree for the plebiscite, and at the dilemma that way our people they be the vote for, and you will see clearly my country people them say no be wait away they be get them, no be wait away I be present them, and no be wait away even Jongo Foncha it be champion them. Because of time, I will stop here and we will continue the discussion subsequently. God bless you all. Capo Daniel, signing off.